welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new, thank you so much for being here, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel to be a part of the nutritious lifestyle family. In this video, I am sharing with you how to prepare and store your own sea moss or Irish moss gel at home for use in your favorite recipes like this protein-packed, delicious, nutritious sea moss peanut punch that I'm sharing the recipe for with you here at the end, so stay tuned for that. Sea moss is now being included in the diets of many people across the world for many reasons, especially this one. Sea moss or Irish moss is a superfood. Out of a possible 102 vitamins and minerals that our bodies need to survive, sea moss has 92 of those, including calcium, vitamin D, omega-3, iron, copper, protein, and potassium chloride. Sea moss aids our body by dissolving mucous membranes and by absorbing heavy metal toxins in our bodies. This particular packet of sea moss that you see me handling here in this video is my personal product which I package and have for sale, and so if you're interested you may connect with me by email, which will be in the description box below this video. Now you see, when you first receive your sea moss, it is very dry, very dehydrated, and it has a lot of salt on it, and that is because to preserve the sea moss it is sun dried, and its natural salt also helps to keep it preserved until it is ready to be rehydrated. Here is what the sea moss looks like after it has been rinsed thoroughly to get rid of the salt. You can see that it looks more slippery because it's rehydrated, it's coming back alive. But to further rehydrate the sea moss, I'm adding it into a bowl and then covering it up fully with a water. So I want to make sure that the sea moss is completely covered beneath water. So for this particular package we use 2 cups of water. After almost 2 hours, this is what it looks like. You can tell that it has doubled in size. It has expanded because it absorbed water, and it looks much more alive because it is in its element, water. Now we take this over to the stove, adding it into a pot, and we're going to light the stove and allow it to heat up. We're not going to completely boil the Irish moss, just as long as the water becomes hot enough, and then we're going to allow it to sit in this hot water and become cool, and then after it is cooled we move on to the blending stage. So now the Irish moss is cool, and you can see that it has already started to thicken a bit. So add it straight into our blender and blend it out thoroughly. So this takes about 1.5 minutes, and then we're storing this in any container that you have at home that you see suitable, as long as it has a lid. So just fill them up and store them in your refrigerator for use in your favorite recipes. From the 24 grams of dried sea moss, I was able to make 1/2 liter of sea moss gel, and we only require 1 to 2 tablespoons of this per day, and so it will last for a couple of weeks. So getting into the making of this very nutritious peanut and sea moss punch, start off by we're adding everything into the blender all at once. So 1 cup of coconut milk, we're adding in our peanut, oats, spices, a little bit of salt, You can either use a frozen banana or a fresh banana and a couple of ice cubes. And then we add in our sea moss. So we add in 2 tablespoons of sea moss. You'll see that later on here. And then we'll blend this together for about 2 minutes because we want it to be very smooth. So we're blending out the peanut well, and then serve and enjoy. So this punch has approximately 7.6 grams of protein, my bad. So it has about 7.6 grams of protein. The coconut milk itself has 5 grams. The sea moss now, so for every 25 grams of sea moss there's 1.5 gram of protein. Peanuts, there's in every 100 gram of peanut there is 25 grams of protein. So we're using protein packed foods here, just to show, because a lot of people like to imply that if you're eating a vegan diet you're not going to get enough protein, and they're worried about muscle mass. But you can 100% build your muscles eating a vegan diet, because protein is in our food, man. At the end here I'm adding on some grounded flax meal, so that's additional protein, additional omega-3 oils and so on. Very nutritious. Ooh, that looks so good. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more recipes and delights. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Eat well, walk good.